Tapper, also known as Root Beer Tapper, hit US arcades in 1983. The game was developed by Marvin Glass and Associates and published by Bally Midway. The gameplay revolved around you playing the role of a bartender. There were 4 bars/lanes, each with a different length. The goal of the game was to pour drinks from the tap and serve them across the bar. The drinks would hit the bar patrons that slowly moved towards you. Once served, the bar patrons would be pushed back a set amount. You wanted the bar patrons to be pushed back completely off screen. If not, they'd send the drink back and you'd have to catch the glass. Failing this would result in a loss of life and you'd have to start the level over. If the customers got to your lane without being served, you'd lose a life and have to start over as well. Some levels of the game also had a stage at the top of the screen. Dancers or entertainers would perform randomly during the level, and if the customers were watching them dance, they'd stop moving toward you for a few seconds. However, if you sent a drink to them while they were watching the dancers, they wouldn't grab it, and it would hit the side of the stage, and you'd lose a life and again have to start over. The cabinet itself was pretty unique. It was designed for people both left and right-handed. In the middle of the cabinet was a joystick. That was how you control the bartender moving up and down the lanes, as well as horizontally running down them to catch glasses. The other 2 buttons were how you served and poured the beer. These were in the shape of taps you'd find at an actual bar. Did I mention the game was also fully sponsored by Budweiser? One of the first arcade games to have direct advertising in the arcades. The branding was on the cabinet, the controllers, and the game itself. However, the game also had a root beer version that was more kid-friendly. There was also a fun mini-game in between some of the stages, where you had to pick a beer that hadn't been shaken. It's nothing special, but it was nice to see some diversity in gameplay, especially in 1983. Tapper had 4 unique bar stages: a western bar, sports bar, music bar, and finally, a space bar. Each stage had a slightly different layout and added more challenge from its previous levels. The game had a few different style arcade cabinets: a standard Budweiser upright cabinet, a tabletop version, and of course the non-alcoholic root beer versions. The game was well received and ported to just about every home computer console. Some of these home computer versions had Mountain Dew sponsorship rather than Budweiser or the standard root beer. Oddly enough, the game never came to the original Nintendo. Root Beer Tapper was re-released on Xbox, GameCube, PS2, and PC as part of Midway Arcade Treasures in 2003, and again on PS3 and Xbox 360 in Midway Arcade Origins in 2012. The game is incredibly addicting and fun. If you've never played it, check it out. It's held up extremely well for being nearly 33 years old. Have a request for an arcade corner? Tweet me and include #ArcadeCorner. For more videos like this and everything else gaming related, you're already in the right place. You're on Shacknews.com. Next time on Shack's Arcade Corner.
Rage.